This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of financial freedom? Well, the right game for you may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Bostic Poindexter, with the road to financial freedom. Bostic, lovely to have you on today. How's it going?
Everything's going great. I'm happy to be here and nice talking to your audience.
Yes, and we are all so excited to learn more about you and what you do. Tell us about your company.
Okay, so my company is Poindexter Digital. That is why I have the Poindexter Digital glasses. My last name is Poindexter, so people used to make fun of me for my last name being Poindexter, and I wore glasses. So I decided to make this my logo, and so I wear this, and I have created a game to help teach people about money, which is called The Road to Financial Freedom, which is a financial literacy board game that teaches you ways to get out of debt, ways to learn about how money works and how it affects all of us, and a lot of the things that are not taught in schools.
Wow. Now, Bostic, what led you into your industry?
Well, I started out when during COVID, I started learning about money. Back when everybody was, doing dances on TikTok, instead of doing dances on TikTok, I was at home learning about money, and I went down the rabbit hole and I started learning so much and reading books and watching thousands of hours of YouTube, learning about money. And I started implementing what I learned into my life. And my family started noticing the changes, and they kept asking me like, hey, like, why are you so good with money and how you know so much about money? And I said, I just been learning about it and I implemented it in my life. And my aunt asked me, did I know any games that we could play for Thanksgiving? And I was like, you know what I'll do is I'll create a game to teach y'all about money and teach you how it works, since y'all keep asking me about it. And that's what led to The Road to Financial Freedom. They played it and they loved it, and they were like, you should put this out. And so when I was laid off last year, I went all in on The Road to Financial Freedom, and it's been doing great. We've been getting news coverage. It's been, we have a life-size board game in the Dallas Museum of Money. It's just been doing really well. So we're just trying to get the word out there and let people know about the Road to Financial Freedom.
Wow. Do you see the game expanding past Dallas?
Oh, yes, it already has. We're in Mexico, believe it or not. People are ordering from Mexico. We have people in Mississippi, that's where I'm from, and also Louisiana. But we've been getting orders from all over, and people just are leaving very nice comments like, hey, we saw you online and we really love the game. And we even got all 5-star reviews from people that I never even met. So it's been going really well.
Now, having a financial-based board game, what do people most often get wrong about the game?
A lot of people compare it to Monopoly, and we're nothing like Monopoly. The only thing that we would even compare in Monopoly is the game is about money and you're able to buy houses. But our game teaches real life scenarios. For an example, you're getting a car accident and you don't have medical insurance, and that's a financial setback. And it talks about how you're able to protect yourself against things like not having insurance or even inflation, or even learning about investing and in budgeting, and also modern concepts like stable coins and Bitcoin, which are new terminologies most people don't know about it, but we make it easy for people to learn. The game is at a 5th grade reading level.
Wow. Now, we do know that marketing is at the heart of every great brand. So who are you looking to reach with this game, and how are you attracting them to you?
So we are looking to get into schools, universities, organizations. We have a goal of getting on 50,000 dinner tables for families to have conversations that we often avoid about money, but talk about it in a fun, engaging way. And that way, the next generation won't make the same mistakes that we've made financially. And so that's what we're trying to change. And that's the problem that we're trying to solve.
What are some of the most common questions that are coming up when you're seeing different people playing this game that weren't coming up before?
the real life scenarios parts are like, I can't believe that I never really thought about, like, when my card declines, then I have to pay the extra fee, and not knowing that if I had my money into high yield savings account, I could get more bang for my buck, or more money sitting in a high yield savings account. And also learning about how money truly works when it comes to inflation, and how it kills the people who save money versus the people who invest or who own assets. So those are some of the questions and the topics that come up when people are playing.
What books was the knowledge of your game based on? To give us a couple examples.
Well, there were a couple books. One of them is Lynn Alden's book, Broken Money. That's one. And it talks about how our money is broken and how it affects everything, and everything down from the food to our house prices, and how we even think psychologically, and like what's causing disarray in our society. Another book that I love is The Bitcoin Standard. And even though the game is not really about Bitcoin, it talks about how Bitcoin is a hard money, and how that we've gotten away from sound money when we got off the gold standard. So that's another book that I really like. And
Wow.
and so The Big Print. I love The Big Print also by Larry Lupard.
Now, when you're not helping individuals get smarter financially outside of work, what do you like to do for a little R&R?
I love to travel. I have been to, last year I went to 6 different countries, and I also spent 2 months in Medellin, Colombia, learning Spanish. So I love learning new things, learning Spanish, the Spanish language, and also teaching people. That's some of the things that I enjoy doing.
Very cool. And before we wrap up, what would you like families to really know about your game?
I want you to understand that this game is not meant to talk about your personal finances. It's not meant to make you feel insecure. The game is meant for you to have conversations about money, but in a fun way that will have your kids or have your friends and family not to make the same as mistakes that we've made. And I think that by playing the game over and over and over again, you will start to realize the type of things that you can improve on in your life to make your life better financially.
As the creator of this game, how often do you recommend it being played?
I have a 30-day guarantee on my website. I say if you play the game for 30 days and you don't learn anything that's valuable or that sticks, we will give you your money back. That is how confident I am that you're going to learn way more than Monopoly or any of these other games will ever teach you. And also there are things that are not even taught in school. So that's what I believe.
And finally, where is the best place for people to go to learn more about you?
You can learn more about me on playfinancialfreedom.com. We do have a biography there. Also, we do have a YouTube channel where I've also done other podcasts and interviews similar to these, and also been on different news stations and also in magazines, DCEO magazine of Dallas. So.
Well, Bostic, I really appreciate you being on the show today. We wish you and your game the best moving forward.
Thank you for having me, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com, or call 469-221-9345.